from this experience, I learned a big lesson that everyone here has a beginning and an end. That things happen for a reason. On February 17, 2003, I was in a fatal accident with my two little brothers, my mom, my stepdad, my uncle, his girlfriend, and myself. This accident happened in Oklahoma. We were driving from California to Florida because we were going to move over there to Florida. But in between the trip, when we got to Oklahoma, we had an accident. My uncle, he was driving all night, and in the 6 in the morning, he passed the wheel to my stepdad. Right after he passed the wheel to him so he could drive, my stepdad fell asleep, and when he fell asleep, he suddenly woke up but panicked because he forgot he was driving. So he swerved, and right when he swerved, we hit a ditch and the car flipped. We were in a Ford Expedition. When the car flipped, my brothers, they flew out the car. My mom, she flew out as well, and I was still in the vehicle, but that night earlier that night, I had my seatbelt on, but I had it when you pull it all the way out, and it goes back, but it's super tight. So I was uncomfortable when I was sleeping, so I took it off, and that was the biggest mistake I could have done. So when when the car accident happened, my mom passed away. My brother, he got a hit in his head really bad. My younger brother, he just got a couple scratches in his face, but I was the one that was most physically damaged because when the car came to a stop, from so many times it flipped, I was under it, like my left leg was under it, so the accident completely damaged my left leg. It shattered, it shattered my knee. All my left side of my leg was torn off, so it completely got scraped off. So I had to get implants. And well, like I mentioned before, my mom passed away in the accident. She hit her head really hard, which caused, I think, trauma. But when it happened, I didn't see, but they told me, like my uncle, he was completely fine. He was helping everyone out. Oh, and also his girlfriend passed away in the accident too. The car landed on top of her, so all the way to her waist was out, and from the waist up, she was under the car. So she like basically had the worst. And yeah, when that happened, my mom she tried to get up, but when she tried, she completely fell down, and because she didn't feel a hit, it was so like fast that she didn't feel it. And also with me as well, I didn't feel the pain soon after they took me to the hospital. But yeah, that's what happened and where it happened. So what I learned from it is that everything happens for a reason. I don't have to keep that from. I don't have to use that as an excuse to not move forward, to not live my life how I wanted to how I want to live it. That doesn't give me a reason why not to try, why not to seek a better future for me and for my brothers, because that's all I have left. My mom taught me some really good things in life that I'll never forget, even in the short time it happened. I was 9 at the time, so I basically grew up without my parents. My dad was never around. He was he was in and out of jail. He was an alcoholic and a drug addict, so I didn't really have him as a father figure. And well, that happened with my mom. So yeah, that that, well, like I mentioned before, that taught me a really big lesson. So, as an advice to everyone else, cherish the moments, cherish life. Don't take anything for granted, because one day we're here, and the next day we could all be gone.